Now let's look at question number 28. A parallelogram ABCD is drawn on the square grid. This is the parallelogram. Using the line PQ, which is this line, draw the triangle PQR such that it has the same parameters as ABCD and PQ is equal to QR. So what they want you to do is to draw a triangle. It could be this way, it could be this way, it could be below, and so on. Okay? So the important thing is it must have the same parameters. So let's look at the parameters for this is, okay, since we cannot measure, so we just use by counting, is 1, 2, 3 up. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3 up. So I can say that this length is the same as this length and is the same as this length. Okay, so the question says he wants you to draw PQ, PR. So which means that you've got to draw another line that is same length starting from Q. Okay, so if this is a rectangle, okay, we know that these two will have been used up because that is the other line. Okay, so now the parameter has to be the same. So the third line of the triangle has to be the sum of these two, which is actually 1, 2 up, 1, 2 up. It has to be a diagonal across two square, So it has to be a length that is something like that. Diagonal across two square, diagonal across two square, something like that. Okay, of course you don't draw on the paper. I'm just drawing to illustrate to you the length is this way. So you want a length that is around this length. Okay, so from here you have to draw a line exactly the same. So from Q there's only few possibility. One is to draw 1, 2, 3, come down 1 unit. That means 3 unit, 1 unit. You see the third line will be here, a straight line, which is definitely not what you want. Second possibility is 1, 2, 3, instead of coming down, now it go up here. It will be a straight line, so it's definitely not the answer. The third possibility is actually 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then 1 unit is here. Okay, quite possible. Let's do a check. From if you draw it here, it come all the way to here, you will realize that it doesn't really fit into your what we want, because what we want was 1, 2 up or 1, 2 up. So it doesn't really meet that line. So the last possibility or another possibility is 1, 2, 3 up, which is here. Let's see if this is here. It looks like it may be possible because it's 1, 2 up, which is here, 1, 2 up, which is here. So it's 1 unit by 1 unit. So this length is exactly the same length as this. So okay, of course when you do a ruler. For me, I don't have a ruler, so I just do it this way. Okay, so this is how the triangle will look like. That it has the same parameters as the parallelogram. Part B of the question, find the ratio or the area of ABCD to the area of PQR. Okay, so basically you need to find this area and find this area and compare the ratio. So for this parallelogram, the easiest way is I can cut this into half. Here is one triangle, here is one triangle. Same thing, I'll do my working here, but for you, you do your working below because I need to diagram to show you. So triangle is equal to half base times height. So my base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My height is 1. So it's half base is 5 times 1. I got two sets exactly the same, so I times 2. So 2 and 2 cancel. 5 times 1 is 5. So this is 5 unit. How about this? Okay, this looks complicated, but actually quite easy. It's actually a rectangle. It's actually a rectangle. So if you can find the area of this rectangle, minus away this one, and these three triangles, you can get the area of the triangle inside. Okay, so let's look at rectangle 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 unit. Here is 3 unit. So the rectangle is 4 times 3 will give you 12. Okay, now let's find this big triangle. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the base is 4, the height is 2 unit. So let's say I call this big, okay, big triangle, okay, large, large triangle. Okay, so large is equal to half times 4 times 3. Sorry, times 2. 2 unit here only. So 2 and 2 cancel, you come 4. Okay, the third one is this. This is 1, 2, 3, 1 unit. But you realize that this is also 1, 2, 3, 1 unit. So these two are the same. So let's say I call it small, add up together all small. So small will be equal to half times 3 times 1, 2 set, so I times 2. So you cancel, 3 times 1 is 3. So the area of this triangle inside here is 12 minus 4 minus 3, which is 5. So which means that the ratio is 1:1 because it's 5:5. Okay, so the answer is 1:1.